Alright, hello, this is Demon coming back for another round of EU Falls Korea. So, as always, gotta get out of that song. So, we ended the previous episode taking the invasion of Japan more seriously, and we finally got imperialism, but it was much later than what I was expecting. I thought we got it around 1690. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know if they've updated it because I know EU Force has some updates. I don't know if maybe they updated that or maybe it's just because I'm in Asia. Maybe I get it later. But next round is going to be definitely an invasion of Japan. We were hitting Mongolia as well, and we finally got the corporation cost down by 25%. So that's been an added bonus. The other thing I'm going to let go ahead and happen is I'm going to let military tech pretty much just tick up on its own. And the other thing I was looking at was, what do I need? Admin ideas to get that. Okay, so that's good now. I think we're getting pretty close. Government reforms. So yeah, we're getting pretty close to getting government reform done, and we'll go ahead and get we'll basically keep trying to get this. I don't know if we're gonna get all the government reforms done. We had a lot of setbacks, I think, as a republic, so we'll see how that works. The other issue I think we're going to run into is I think I was trying to get an ally with the Tims. The Tims have grown into a bit of a juggernaut, I would have to say. Between all the countries, I think they're the best overall. So I'm going to see if maybe I can get an alliance with them. See what we can get going. I'd really like to use them as a source of attacks against the Russians. Now, if I do see a war between the Tims and Russia, or even the Ottomans in Russia, I might take that as an advantage to basically go all out, because I could probably beat back Russia and take some more of their land from them. Let's see, we can go ahead and get manpower recovery speed, but our manpower is pretty much always recovering on its own. And I think I'm just going to hold out for the next tech that's coming here in like 5 years. The other thing I was looking at was other people to attack on the, pretty much in China. There's not many choices here that I like. The Wu have grown into a bit of a juggernaut, which is somewhat terrifying. I didn't think they'd be as powerful as they are. So the other option we have is I could probably take the fight further south, maybe even. Are the Mamluks actually still a bit of a military power? Because that's something I'd like to look at. Okay, so they can field 148,000 men. But what's their navy looking like? They do have 60 transport ships. It seems like 60 is like the go-to for a lot of these AI. I don't like that. But they don't have many in terms of actual fighting ships. 28 galleys are pretty useful. 24 light ships is a good complement with 10 heavy ships. But I don't think that navy-wise, my navy's better if I upgrade the fleet. Maybe that should be my new goal. I should upgrade the fleet. And then use it to go on the offensive against other people. Because currently, right now, we have only one alliance, and I'd like to get more. We'll go for a 50% tax modifier. Fuck yes, I'd take that. Let's tax that now. That's not bad. I like that. It's a pretty good boost. The other thing is I'd also like to punch the Shun, but it also means I have to fight the Yuan, which they're a very minor art force. My only real concern is just fighting the Wu, because they do have a bit of an army. They have 90,000 men in the field. I could easily catch up to them in that. They have a lot of artillery and the such. I think I am rivaled with them. In terms of actual fighting, a 1.35 gives them about 5.4, so they have less morale than we do. They have a tiny bit extra discipline. We have better siege ability. Defensiveness is still on our side. We have more professionalism, and our tradition's about, it's only like a percentage difference. One thing I didn't check was ideas. So they have trade, they do have defensive, they have quantity ideas over anything else. So defensive gives, so they do have the yearly army tradition boost, they have a land leader boost, they have the fort boost, and it says they have quantity ideas. I haven't checked quantity for a long time. So they have a large manpower pool, good recovery speed, regiment costs are down, land maintenance is down, national supply limit is up, garrison sizes are much larger and they have less land attrition, but they also have a land force limit modifier. I don't think that's to their advantage, though. Like, I think that's where the quality difference kicks in. Okay, so the one thing I said I'm going to do real quick is I am going to upgrade the fleet. I'll let the fleet upgrade, and then I'm going to make a decision on what I want to do with this. I'm also going to keep renaming this. I want this to be named First Fleet, because I like that more. Alright. In terms of the fleet size, I think I have the advantage. The only thing that Wu have an advantage on me with is just sheer army size. Let's see. Our one gentleman has died. We are currently sitting at 653, 452. Please, 2 of the 3 are good. Yes, that's what I want to see. Ooh, but he's 62. Ooh, I don't like that. Appears that it's now strict. Oh, we have a 5% boost on discipline. Don't mind if I do. Oh, and I can upgrade the fleet. So it costs 886 ducats, but now my fleet's fully operational and it's back to its good size workload. I'll let the fleet repair, and I wonder if I should spend the money on a brand new army. We're making a lot of ducats currently. I want to say getting a new army up would be good. Yeah, you know what? We need a new force. Go ahead and get one army unit here, and then we're just going to build into it. I think I'll just run 30k stacks. I think they're my best bet. Alright, that's good. We go ahead and upgrade. Which means I have another upgrade available for the galleys. Just upgraded them then. Didn't even think about that. Alright, so what's the size of you guys at now? So, I need 7. Go ahead and get the artillery in them. Or the cannons. That'll be great. Yeah, so I don't think we have too many years left in this game. We have about 100 years left. Just over 100. Ooh, we have a chance of rebels. Gentlemen, I need you to push north. Go ahead and kill that for me. Yeah, they'll siege it, but you guys will kill them. Just finished coring the Japanese states that we acquired. Very good. Very, very good. Oh, we have a lot of more we can use. Oh no, these are all the Mongolian states. Have I already done the Japanese ones then? Oh, I did. I'm wondering if I should hold out on that for a bit. Okay, so how many states are currently angry with me? All Mongol states. Let's see. I'll hurry up, lower their autonomy just so they don't rebel. Because I think I'm going to go to war with the Shun. Good, good, good. Now they all calm down now. Good, 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 good. This one has a very long time. I don't gotta worry about that. Again, I'm not going to continue the taxation. I want to let those I want to let Cascadia and like New Korea like go ham for a bit. And then I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to start colonizing some of the Pacific Islands. Because I think New Korea and Cascadia pretty much have a chance of just doing whatever the hell they please at this point. I'm just going to let them go ham for a bit and colonize their own things. And I'll just sit back and pray they don't die. So there you guys are. I need 18 infantry divisions. Alright. Well, at the very least I can get 10 out real quick. And then I also want you guys to get a new general. Very good general. Fires up. Shock's not too high, but still useful. Go ahead and add 5 cav to them. Where's my economy at currently with land maintenance? It's not doing bad. I think I can go ahead and field the rest. So let's go ahead and get an extra 5 of those guys in. And go ahead and get the infantry done. Ooh. Gain 200 population, but lose base tax. Where is Sam? Let me type that in. What's that other letter? Sam. Same. Okay. Space tax. You know what? I'll deal with that. That gets me 200 population, gets that colony that closer to getting done. Well, so where is that colony at? Is it the last one upon... Yeah, there it is. Okay, so that's the last of it. Okay, so the army is back in stride. Shun. I'd fight Wu and the others. See, my thing is if I fight the Wu, I'm probably gonna go for some other territory as well, because I want like the coastline. That's what I want, because it will weaken their, because it gets rid of a lot of the good territory they'd want. And in terms of trade resources, the coastline has like a lot better resources compared to the interior, in my opinion. Like here's gems and the such, but we get access to salt because I love salt, silk. I think that's tea and some Chinaware. That's really good stuff. Ooh, and they got gold down in the south. Where's that? Ooh, I like that. I'll have to make a decision on that one. Are all these level 4s for the most part? How many are level 6s? Not many. Only the border besides Beijing. Let's see. It's 17, 13. I'm gonna let my guys train for a little bit. So I want them to be fully ready. That way they have some time to do their own thing. Now, when does my treaty with Japan end? 1715. So I'll let them train till about... I guess I'll let them train till almost November or October. When it hits October, I'm going to send all the armies to Japan. I'm going to see if I can wipe them out. Alright, so we pretty much have New Korea established. She is ready to go. Cascadia is really the only holdout. I think I'm just gonna let Spain do their thing up here, because you know why? If I let them expand up there, what then I can do as a result is use Cascadia to kill it, because their Cascadia is not going to be much better than mine. Mine's already got about 10,000 troops in it. It doesn't have anything in the south, but it could easily just punch through and kill them. But for me, myself, I want to start getting some extra stuff done, so go ahead and do this. I want a Pacific Island. The Navy is going to transport these gentlemen here. I want Hawaii. Once we get Hawaii, if it's possible, I'm going to try to get Guam next as my other territory. And then we'll see what else there is. For the most part, it looks like almost everybody is doing their thing. They do want the alliance. Thank the Lord. Alright. So it's Korea, the Tims, and Taiwan. Again, I'm using the Tims as a good... Oh, I could use them against them right now. You know what? I'm not going to do it. They're at war with somebody right now. I want to give them a little bit of time to recover. I want them to move a little bit. I want to give them a little bit of exercise. And then we're going to punch them. So did I say that peace treaty ended in 1715? 1715, so that's good. Because what I can do is I could use the Tims to basically head through here and give them 3 provinces to cut off Western and Eastern Russia. Because what I could do is, since Russia would have to go through Tim's lands to get to me, and I doubt Tim's would give them any access because they're rivals, is I can literally focus all my effort here and just gobble up Siberia. And this will hurt Russia. Like, they'll have their better Western lands, but but if you can't send troops out here, what's it matter? Because the Tims will probably keep joining me in most of the wars. In terms of tech, I'm actually up on tech on them too, and I'm about to be up again because I'm about to get this done next. Also, how is Enlightenment looking at this point? It is spreading, but not greatly. Ooh, and if we went to war with Russia, I could get a lot of their money too. Ooh, I like money. I just like siege down the east, and all of a sudden you just see like Russia getting gobbled up by the Tims. Oh, that'd be a great move. Where is the Tim army at this point? They have a lot of... most of their troops are stationed in like Iran. I don't want to lose a stability point, so yeah. Oh, we go ahead and tech up again. The Royal Mortar. Very good, very good. And that means whenever we get a chance, I can pretty much get admin ideas getting started up again. Ooh, base tax in Hawaii or prestige? I'm up. Ooh, I almost got to do it. I'm going to take the taxes. As I don't think Hawaii will be part of any of my part of anybody else. I think it'll just be me. So getting access to them is a good move. Alright, I want you guys to start pushing this way. I think the fleet's still out near Hawaii. Yeah, so it's gonna be a bit. It's gonna take it a few months. So by the time they get back, I can go ahead and get the war ready. You guys are gonna go ahead and stop training. I want you to head here. You guys are gonna go ahead and stop training. I want you about here. Actually, go right here. That's fine. That way you guys aren't touching each other and get attrition. And then by the time the fleet gets back, transports the troops, war can be declared on the Japs. Once the Japs are dead, I'll take the rest of their... I'll see how much land I can get off them. I think I can get at least... I'd say at least most of this. I don't see them survive. And if I take most of their land, worst comes to worst, I can see what else I can do with them. I don't care about you, Delhi. Are you... Why did they go all the way back there to pick them up? They know where they're at. Now, somebody might be screaming that I should probably build more forts. It's an option, but I don't see the reasonings for it. Like, I have a fort down here, that's good enough. Like, if Japan was actually like a rival power and it actually could kick my ass, oh, I'd be doing it all day long. But they're not as powerful as I thought they were going to get, which is hilarious. So I don't see them as being as much of a threat. Also, I'm going to save all my stating bits for pretty much taking these guys out. I'm going to save my admin points too, just in case I need a lot for this coring. Alright, so you guys are good. I want you gentlemen heading here. Well, luckily we lost this guy before war got declared. Can I get a slightly better one? Let's see. 1, 3, 3, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 7. I kind of like them being spaced out a little bit more than just having it all on maneuver. I'm not going to pay for another one. Like, I like maneuverability. It's actually a pretty neat one to get access to, but it has its downsides. Alright, my fleet is stationed there. Imperialism is for the win. I want you boys heading in. Kill them everywhere you can. Japanese army is stationed there. In terms of war enemies, I have more manpower than they do. I have a larger army than they do. And in terms of quality, my troops are much, much better. And they're actually hiding on the southernmost island. Oh yeah, and I was going to see how much territory I could get off of them. How much money can I get? 815 ducats is actually pretty useful for me. I can take this. I can get most of the southern islands. Coalition would only be them. Do they have any other provinces that I may or may not want? I don't think they do. I don't think they... Did they ever get exploration or expansion ideas? No, they did not. They never wanted to... They never wanted to colonize. That's bad for them. That's the one thing the Japanese actually do need. They need things to colonize with. They don't colonize, they die. See, if this was me and I was playing Japan and like I stuck it out this long, that's exactly what I'd be doing. I'd be getting ready for like full-on expansion. Get the hell out of here. Kyoto's gone. Go ahead and head here. You gentlemen head here. I mean, the other option is I don't take any money and I can just take more territory. It's only like 3 extra provinces though. 3 provinces worth 800 ducats to me? Not really. I'd rather have the money. That's just me. Other people might say, oh, I'd rather have land, you can get more of it long term, but it's like, but I want to get this institution embraced, which is going to cost me a fair penny once it spreads to my other territories. And if we secure all the southern islands, Japan is just confined to the central bit, which is good for me. Job boys, you head here next. Japan still has its army in pretty much full retreat. Good job, you guys are gonna head here next. We'll take a Diplo hit, it's not that much. You guys are gonna head here. We're gonna see if we can cut them off. Kill it. Kill their army. Get him. I'm on the ankles. Kill him. Yes. Alright, you gentlemen head here, you gentlemen head here. Stack wiped. Very good. Ooh, me and the Russians are going to be going into it. I have a feeling like it'll happen. Although I think with me being allied with the Tims, I think I got a chance at surviving against Russian aggression at this point. Alright, you guys have done the impossible. This gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 provinces against the Japanese. And probably the next round of it will be another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think for the last of it I might be able to get the rest. Or we could take a smite monetary decrease and get one more province. You know what? I'll do that. That's fine with me. I really want all the money, but you know what? For 600 ducats and I get all these provinces, that's very good. And it is going to be a lot of coring. That's why I didn't do the idea. I thought that was going to happen. I thought I was going to lose a lot. I used pretty much all of it on this. Alright, so we secured this territory. I want you guys to get in your designated areas in case of rebellion. Here, here, and here. Very good. And I think I know where those 2 provinces are. Yes, so there is this. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Shit. That'll calm them down, but then they're going to get pissy. Okay, so I want the fleet to actually transport you guys back home. And that is this getting done. Are we getting corruption? It says it's going by 0.01 a year. I mean, that's pretty good. Ooh, free admin. A lot of ducats to work with. Now, the question is 0.16, 0.17. Let's build 3 more manufactories. That'll be really good for us. And the institution. Present here. It's not spreading very fast. Ooh, new government reformed. So, what's this one? So this one gives me the option of broadening the executive powers. The country grows, so does the needs to be able to act swiftly and efficiently. The only way to remove this is by broadening the powers of the executive branch so that it has the tools it needs. So stability cost modifier goes down by 15%. Not something I'm too careful of. Or we could go, no single person can rule a country as big and complex as ours. Collecting such powers in the hands of one ruler is only contrary to the republican ideals of our ancestors. Decentralization and devolution is how we can best remain able to dynamically meet the needs of an ever-growing state. You know what, I agree with that. Why give all the power to one ruler? The president could make horrible decisions, and then I need to... I don't want that to happen. What if we get a horrible president? I don't want him having too much power. I'd rather it be dissolved amongst my branches. We will go for... We'll go for this guy. I like him. And I do apologize. I'm still getting over the cold. Almost there and done with it. So let's sit there and see. So that area is done. When does that end with Japan? That's my question. 1732. Ooh, that's a lot of years. Let's go ahead and get that in. Manpower recovery just kicked in. Very good. Imagine getting that national manpower modifier right now. That'd be great. I think I'm just going to hold out for a bit and I'll see what else I can get. How's the income looking at this point? 9.4 ducats a month. I really think, are the Tims at war with anybody right now? They are. They're at war with these gentlemen. Which means they're probably at war with the Ottomans. No, the Ottomans did not join the war, but the Tims are in it. Huh. That's the only issue I noticed with the Tims. They suffer the same issue I used to suffer, which is they can do really well, but their manpower never recovers easily. I think that, no, that's not what I deal with. That's what the Ottomans deal with. Like, look at the manpower. They have so many troops that manpower can never recover. Same thing with the Tims. They have such a high manpower need that their troops never recover as a result of it, which hurts them in the long run. Oh, no, yeah, I was gonna look at the Wu. We're pretty much equal in troops. If I could get a golden age. What do I need for a golden age? I need like what, so many of this in? To next go, I need at least 3 objectives filled. Okay, so I need to have a parliament, don't have. Be emperor or form your own empire. Okay, so I need a lot more to get that. Powerful subjects, subject of 250 development. Have at least 125 discipline in your army, it's never gonna happen. I can get this. Okay, I can at least get my capital. It needs 50 development though. Is that worth doing at this point? Not really. I just want the boost from this. Because I'm not going to go to a parliament. I don't trust parliaments. I hate them. Well, I don't really hate them. I mean, if I had a choice between the presidential system, which is the one I currently am running, and the parliament's my least favorite because then I have to sit there and go through these to like go and make decisions on stuff, give people more control, and then it just becomes a bitch because it's going to cost me admin, diplo, military, Republican tradition, prestige, money, and all that shit, and it just ain't worth it in the end. In comparison, I could just let things run the way they are. That's an easy way to get one if I wanted it. How far away am I being able to form an empire? You need at least 75 prestige. Okay, so I gotta increase my prestige. Okay. Great power projection. Spain, where are you at? I'm gonna reissue the embargo. Who else do I have as rivals? Spain, Delhi. Who's my other rival? The Wu. So we have all those up. Power projection's up. If we fought a war against the Shun and the Wu, I probably could get the rest of that prestige up. But I doubt Tims would want to join. No, they would not. And if I did fight the war, it'd be against the Shun, because they're a little bit easier to fight. Yuan's not a threat, the Shun aren't a threat. My real thing is I'd have to fight the Wu. And the Wu and me are kind of close in terms of actual fighting. We're equal on tech. The Shun are weaker than me. The Yuan I could easily just punch him, kill him, and invade them and take their land. And where are we getting rebellions at? Conscience and Jerem. Alright. I want you guys head to Simyang. Yeah, I'd like to have an excuse to punch the Wu. And that would give me one of the institutions. That would give me enlightenment. Which, if I did it, the Wu have access to enlightenment already. And if I invade their land, I bet I get enlightenment as embraced there. Which, even though it'll increase the amount of provinces I have, if I take some land with it already present there, that gets me more of the stuff for me. Then it's just a matter of getting the money for it. So the one thing I could do is I could take here, get the enlightenment, spreads into my territory maybe a little bit quicker because I own the actual enlightenment area. Makes my life easier because now I own it. But I would need my entire force on the mainland. Which means I would have to basically get these guys to calm down. You know what? Let's do that real quick. I'm going to do the only thing I know best, which is I'm going to calm down the Japanese islands by lowering unrest, by giving them pretty much 100% autonomy. This other stuff will all calm down on their own. when they get cored, it'll calm down even further. So what I'm going to do is, these guys are basically going to head to the mainland. I'm going to get ready for war. Oh, land maintenance modifier just kicked in. Income should start getting a boost here in the next 1,000 days. Alright, so that's good. That's all good. What's this for? Is this admin? Yes. We're mighty ways away from it, so go ahead and just start boosting it. Not concerned with them. Could make a client state. That's always an option. I kind of like that idea. Yeah, I think if we're gonna do this, I think we do it now. Because what's gonna end up happening is I can keep 3 armies up. I keep 2 armies up in the north. Keep 1 at Lei Zhao, which gives me a province to hold at. The Wu won't be able to push into me unless they take Yangzhou, but by the time they get through Yangzhou, my 2 armies will be up here in the north. Kill the Yuan, get rid of them. They're no longer a threat. Oh, one thing I'm definitely going to do is I'm going to upgrade the fleet again. I'm going to let the fleet get upgraded first, then I'll worry about war. And we can increase the fleet size. Oh, you know what? One thing I haven't done yet. Build a flagship. Build it here. I don't want a heavy ship. I'd rather have a galley. Does it tell me maintenance? Total maintenance is not much. And I can get 3 upgrades on her. So flagship, cannons, plus 50. Trade power per ship and fleet, not too caring for. Fleet morale, plus 5. Very good. Engagement, fleet engagement with. Fleet blockade impact, fleet movement speed. That's actually a real good one. Flagship durability, movement speed on and off ships. Okay, so one thing I definitely want. Extra cannons. Very useful. Can make my galley very formidable. Fleet morale. Very useful. Can use it. The next one. Do I want speed or do I want durability? You know what? I'd rather have durability. It costs me 1.55, which isn't bad. And let's see, what is this? Let's see, what can I name this ship? I could call it the... Call it the Death Mountain. There we go, Death Mountain gets renamed again, yay! And that should be a really good ship for me to use. I can utilize that ship mighty heavily. Cascadia again, I'm not going to tax you guys too much. What's your guys' tax rates at? 11 to 16%. That's actually not too bad. Cascadia is still growing Avalaja. Oh, she's got that island up there. Now, the big thing that I want to see. Cascadia. Make a colonial start a war against another colonial nation. You must select Callus Belli. This is a war in the colonies, so... You know what? What I'm going to do real quickly is... I'm going to stop the game here. I think we're at 30 minutes. I got to go check something real quick as well. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to save the game once I'm done. And I'm going to let a war between Cascadia and Pacifico go. I don't remember if it calls in the parent of that colony in. I don't think it does, but I want to double check just to make sure, because some people are like, Demon, you should just try it. I don't want to lose Cascadia due to me not knowing something, and I want to double check it. I'd rather have the knowledge beforehand, then I'll just reload, and if it doesn't do it, then I'll just let it go and let him go ham for a bit, because currently... these guys only have a field army of 7,000 men with no cannons. My guys actually have a cannon and a pretty decent leader. 320 or 032, mine is a 132, which gives them the advantage. The other thing I could do is I could build some forts. Then it's a matter of where to build a fort. Well, if I build one there and I build one here, it cuts them off from being able to invade anywhere. I don't know, I'll look into it, so please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below when we come back, ladies and gentlemen. More EU for Korea, and we're gonna see where we can expand next to. See y'all then.